following is a presentation of the Pontywood Sports Network.
Alrighty, folks, I think we're welcoming back here and ready to go with game number 2 of the afternoon. Brook Hill Lady Guard. Is it the Lady Guard?
It is the Lady Guard.
Lady Guard. And then the Reigns.
Lady Cats.
Lady Cats, that's right.
Yeah.
Wildcats. I wanted to say Wildcats, but I thought it would be wrong. I didn't want to get it wrong. So here we go. And I guess I'm going to try my hand at this, and we'll let you guys really kind of work on the ball game here, and I'll do my best with the
all right.
you
giving us the reins here?
Yeah.
The reins, no pun intended?
Reins against the reins.
Man, this is weird. I haven't done a game in a few, feels like a week or so.
All right.
Thanks for welcoming me in the booth, fellas.
Right. So we've got the counselor, Stephen Shires, here along with, come on, ref, Larry Pierce. But then to get your bonus, your Christmas bonus, your extra, we have the man, the myth, and the legend here in with us, Brett Sweeney.
I even got my sidekick.
He got his sidekick.
I got my sidekick with me today.
Yeah, there you go.
We are loaded to go here.
Yeah, nice bucket there for Reigns. I don't have the roster in front of me, but I should have probably done that.
Well, Larry's going to have it. I'm pulling it up here on
Okay. Well,
my stuff.
So I've done several. We covered the Brook Hill Lady Guard during the season. They're one of our NETSN schools, so seen them a few times.
Oh, nice steal there.
Oh, good look inside and finish. That's Phillips, number 1 inside there with a bucket. 4-0 here. I will say Brook Hill coming off a state semifinal appearance last year in the TAPS. They're in the 5A TAPS.
All right. How many do they have returning from that team?
They have 4 or 5. 4 out of the 5 starters. Of course, one of their players is on the – well, is she over there? No, she's out. Zuza Machek, torn ACL. She got injured earlier in the season, so her season's over. But they've got a group of freshmen that have kind of mingled in the mix. It'll see quite a bit of playing time today, and also a transfer from Tyler Legacy, Holland Pine, the number 24. But they have probably one of the toughest schedules. If you look up and down their schedule, they've played a really tough schedule. Coach Hubbard wants to challenge themselves. When they get in district play, it drops off a little bit. Let's just say that. I'm gonna be nice here. It drops off quite a bit. So they're going to be in a 2-3 zone here as they like to run that.
Yeah.
It's one of their main defenses this season.
Didn't see any zone in the last game, so it's going to be something different. Shots up
Oh,
and good.
good shot.
But number 3, Piles.
All right, glad you got that roster pulled up. It's good.
Yes. So that's how you punish that 2-3 zone, is that shot right there.
That's a tough shot. That short
Yeah.
corner is a really tough shot. Now you've got on Reigns, one player I want to point out is PK Presley Kilgore, number 20. She is signed to play. I know this is terrible, Shire. She's signed to play at that school down south, the A&M Aggies for softball.
Gig 'em.
I know it's
Gig 'em.
I know. We got a reaction out of Larry.
Yeah, that's right.
But a really good softball player. Seems like she's been playing forever. My man K.O. Kyle Owens covers Reigns a lot over the last several years with being at the radio station.
Yep.
Shout out to K.O. I think he's tuned in. Kind of a surprise appearance on the broadcast here. I didn't know I was going to do it today, but good to be with you guys.
Oh, it's always fun. I think last time we did shots up, it's no good. Rebound controlled by Reigns, brought down. And here they go. Gets it to number 1, Phillips.
Yeah, she's a very skilled player.
Yeah.
She can attack.
8-0 quick.
Uh-oh. Forgot the ball. And a one-man press there for Phillips as she finishes.
Hoping to harm on the way.
Yeah, Phillips just fought through that contact like it wasn't even there.
And Coach Hubbard takes the timeout. And those that have watched enough Brook Hill games, he does not take timeouts very often, but he's going to take one here, 10-0.
We'll take one with him. We'll be right back.
Joaquin Tire in Joaquin, Texas. Family owned and operated with new and used tires, general mechanics, and road services. Jesse and his team is proud to serve the community with car, truck, and commercial and ag vehicle tires. They're located in Joaquin at the 84 and Highway 7 split. Call the shop today to make an appointment at 936-269-9516. That's 936-269-9516. Joaquin Tire is a proud sponsor of Game of the Week. Stop in and see them today for all of your new and used tire needs.
Great shot, man. Yeah, let's go.
What is he? Has he texted as well?
No, I haven't seen him or heard anything from him as yet. I was kind of hoping that he would kind of like come over and hang out, like in mid-afternoon or whatever, give us a chance to take a breakaway or whatever.
Yeah.
If he has that opportunity to do that, that's kind of what I was hoping for him to.
Well, he acted like he's going to be here all day.
Yeah. I mean, we're going to be here all day, so give us a chance to take a break. And I think that we're going to have to try to get a hold of my good friends down at Plates of Grace over there.
KO is listening.
Yeah,
said, appreciate the shout-out.
But, yeah, we're going to have to get a hold of our good friends at Plates of Grace. Get some food coming up over here.
Y'all got a delivery service coming with food?
We can make it happen.
Hey, they make this
we
thing.
did that last year.
They make this thing. It's called the Bubba omelet.
Yes.
It's really good.
The Bubba omelet.
Yeah.
My son would probably like that. You got to call him Bubba.
It's about as big as him.
So you have to split it between several people?
Yeah. Well, we have a awesome police officer in Center. His name is Bubba. And so it was kind of named after him.
3 from downtown. That's dirty.
That's number 12, Thompson, laying it down.
Man.
Up, steal.
Man, this press is just really bothering Letty Guard here to start off. They just cannot get up the floor.
Another 3 on the way, won't go.
Good block out there by Booth. And that's one of the things that, they really have to work on. They had Zuza Mychek, I mentioned, out with the ACL. She was their primary ball handler.
Right.
So something that they've had to have step in. They've had a couple of girls try to feel that. It's just not the same. You miss that dynamic play there.
I think that's important in all basketball, but especially in the ladies' game. It seems like if you don't have that ball handler that can get it up the court, it's just going to be a long season.
Yeah.
I'll give and go, but
and Landry Fight's come in, the sophomore, number 14, and done a phenomenal job trying to fill those shoes. But it's just not something that she was expecting to have to do at this point.
Only number 10.
Yeah, that's Savannah Onley. Yeah, she's one of their primary scorers. It's good to see her get on the board. They really need to get her going. She really does well inside the paint and finding space to get that little short floater.
That's it right there. You got to hit that.
Good block
against
out.
the 2-3 zone. If you don't, then you just stay in it. You can just sit in it all night.
It's a couple of good possessions for Brook Hill here. They can get a couple of scores in a row to get something going.
Right. You get a little momentum.
It's on the floor right there, so it's going to be a foul.
It's almost kind of like that shell shock. Range just hits you with that press, and it's kind of just, a 10-0 deficit's hard to start off behind that much.
Oh, nice inlet pass. That's kind of a no-look there. That's why I got to play with it.
Pine for the corner 3, no good. And rebound by Phillips. Phillips has got to stop the ball. Oh, Onley with the block.
Oh, a nice rebound there for.
Oh, okay.
Another rebound.
It's just Phillips is just padding her stats there in the glass. You got enough pencils over there, Larry, for all those?
No.
Are you keeping up with all this? She got about 10 rebounds. Right. She got about 10 rebounds there in one possession.
Number 32 is Pashada. Went off of her, and it's guard basketball, though.
There we go. Got past the press this time.
Yeah. They've stopped them a few times in a row, and it's important for Brook Hill to get some points. Oh, good pass inside. It's going to be a jump ball. Good look for Fight.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Lady Cats in there.
Yeah.
Try to fight over. Freshman checking in. That's going to be
Shaw.
Lily Shaw. And she's one of those. She's fun to watch. She gets after it. She's one of those energy players coming off the bench.
Right.
Freshman.
Phillips and Piles moving on the front over here. 32 Pashada. Trying to
good
get to underneath
defense.
there.
Good defense.
And there goes Shaw, looking for help. Oh, that was kind of dangerous there.
It worked out, though.
Oh, a lot of body contact. They're letting them play, though. They're not calling a whole lot.
No. We saw it in the first game. There was a lot of
Nice.
physicality.
Nice little
Oh,
drop,
in
pop,
and
pop.
out.
Tell you what, that rim hasn't been real fair to a lot of folks here today. It's been,
Is it going against the stage? Is that a?
I don't know.
Oh, the bank is open today in
Number 30,
Reigns.
Shelby Savings Banks are open
Ooh.
there for Reigns there.
Ooh.
Osornio.
Oh, nice block. Oh, they're going to get the body contact low. It's going to send Booth to the line for 2. You're going to get you're going to get 12 on the foul there. And it got really quiet in here. It's still
Still gets pretty quiet here whenever there's somebody
It's
at the
eerie.
line.
I know. And free throw good for Miley.
31.
So Ragsdale's going to come in for Thompson.
Looks like Zagowski's going to come in for Brook Hill for Booth. Cam, another freshman that plays quite a bit.
How do you say her name? Shikowski?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to make sure I got that right. I saw that when I was doing this thing, and I was like, well, I hope Brett's around so I can ask him how to say that name.
Yeah, we had someone tell us the wrong pronunciation the first couple games, and usually we get corrected on those.
Yes.
Right.
It's
It's
usually
almost like that first game whenever I had Kagan Nash, and I called him Keegan now, but they let you know for sure.
Man,
Phillips
just a
with another
deadly
another
three. She's throwing daggers right now. How many points is that for her, Larry?
Oh, that is, for her, that is 7. 108.
Well, I think even more than that. But
It feels like it.
yeah,
But she's got a lot of steals
that's right.
on defense.
She's got a lot of action going on out there.
So we got Kilgore coming in for the Lady Cats.
Strassner, number 22.
They're going deep into the bag at the bench here in this first quarter.
Oh, nice drive.
Onley straight to the cup. And that's where she's good. She's around that little short lane shot there.
Yep. I was going to talk about this in the first game, but it's kind of, here's a three-point shot. Oh, that looked true, but it's just off the front of the rim. This is a time where you can experiment with different lineups and see, you might find something that you really like.
Ooh, she probably should have shot that.
Yeah, I thought she was going to.
Probably didn't think she was going to be that open. Oh, good pick and roll there.
Nice. Oh, I can't finish it at the rim. That rim has just not been very friendly.
Tonroy?
Oh,
a big
there's
shot
the
for
three.
Remy right there.
So 25 seconds to go.
Just
here.
like that,
Yeah.
it's a 10-point game, but it
Yeah.
started 10-0.
Yeah.
So it's since that first start, Brook Hill's kind of settled in.
Yeah. Been an even match.
So if you're Coach Hubbard, you want to talk segments. You want to not try to have to get it all back at
Yeah.
once. You just, hey, let's gain a couple each few minutes, and just like that, you'll be right back in it. Oh, offensive foul. See, I told y'all.
Yeah.
She's got energy. She's pesky. And she got up in the grill of Phillips, and Phillips didn't like it, and she kind of gave her that forearm shiver. We're football season's over. That's not legal anymore.
Right.
And so
No more forearm.
it's going to be an extra possession here for Brook Hill. Well, and they give it right back to him.
Throw it up ahead here.
And I don't know if she thought the clock was running down and she was trying to shoot that, or if she was trying to pass
I
it
think she
there.
was trying to get it there, just a little too strong on the pass. Trying to get it down there, number 14. That is Ragsdale.
Right. So you do have to go the distance of the court, but 3 seconds, 53. So
Hines going to chunk it, and it's going to be short.
That's going to be the end of the quarter. So at the end of the first quarter, it will be a 19-9 lead for Reigns over Brook Hill. We'll be right back here for the second quarter. It's on the way right here on the NETSN.
Family and friends, or just some time to yourself. Summer is better on the water. And Farmers State Bank has exactly what you need to make those dreams come true. Learn more at fsbctx.bank.
All right, back here ready to go for the second quarter. As it's a 10-point lead here for the Reigns and the Lady Cats over the guard of Brook Hill.
So Brook Hill's going to inbound. Who do we got? We got for Brook Hill, number 3. Who's in there, Larry? I don't have my Brook Hill pulled
Got
up.
Conroy, Onley.
Shaw, you got Pine, and then Chigowski.
3 ball on the way, knocking it down.
And Pine, that's what she likes to do, spread the defense. She's tall, but she can shoot it from anywhere. She's got unlimited range on the perimeter.
Range going to try to answer back. 3 ball right back in. Can't get it to go there by Thompson. Rebound comes out by the guard, though.
I mean, you look at the score, it's 7.
Yeah.
And this is the first couple of minutes here for Brook Hill.
Shaw in the lane. She's going to be fouled.
Oh.
Boy, that
Didn't go.
And I think it's going to be 3 on 12. I think she had 2 while ago.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's right.
So Thompson's going to have 3. That's going to make some interesting decisions. Looks like she's going to come out because there's a player at the table for her. Another good way to change momentum.
Yeah.
Get another team's player in foul trouble.
Right. Yeah, because you can't afford to pick up a 4th here in the early part of the second period.
But you got to take advantage of these free throws there. And Shaw, that first one was short. And the second one is good. So you got a 6-point lead for Reigns here. And if you would have told me this was going to, after that first start, I thought this was going to be a long road to hoe for Brook Hill, but they've come back and fought. That timeout, I guess, I don't know what Coach Hubbard said in that timeout, but it just seemed to work so far.
3 on the way, doesn't go. Out of bounds, stays with the Cats.
There's a game going on right now, I think, at the other gym. They'll play the winner. The winner of this game will play.
Right.
So maybe you have to peek in and see if we can find a score for that one at some point.
3 ball on the way. Will not go. That is off the mark there by Kilgore.
Might have had a piece of it.
Yep. It looked strange. Strangely very short.
Nice drive to the left side there. And that's going to be short.
Yeah.
That was only.
I thought she was going to kick it out for the open 3-pointer. Here's Phillips. She's going to go in.
Nice job.
Oh,
it
she
rolls
can't
off the rim.
finish.
Rebound comes out there by Hogan, though. Back up underneath, and the guard knock it away, but it's picked up. That's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow stays with the Lady Cats. We're just a couple seconds off, so I'm good. Okay. I don't generally run this clock, so I'm just not getting used to it. That's a miss there by Piles, but is knocked away. That's good hands defense there. Yeah, these two will play Saturday. The winner of this one will play whoever they're playing is going to be later this afternoon over to SEC. I think I looked that up earlier.
Yes.
Nice job there. It's a nice bounce pass there to Krzyzewski.
I actually had that up earlier. I'll see if I can find it.
Sorry. And it is off the mark there. And it's going to go out of play, and it's going to be to the Lady Cats as Coach going to make big substitutions here for the guard. And 6:23. Send it back down here in the corner. That's Filson. Now back out on top of the guard. Got a hand on it.
Good job.
And a good job coming back up the floor here is Shaw. Shaw will take it to the rack and score.
There it is. It's a 4-point game, and it's going to be a timeout range there, guys. It is a, was that a 6-0 run here in this quarter?
Yeah, absolutely.
Pretty much. That's the way it's going to go there. So we're going to take a break. We'll be right back here on the NETSN.
So many things get started at Pizzeria. You start your party off with a pizza from the pizzeria. You get your celebration started. You get your season started. For a lot of us, our passion with pizza started at the Pizzeria, a tradition since 1960s. It's the Pizzeria just off the square in Center.
So there we go back here. See the guard. The team's ready to bring it in down here.
And that other matchup, fellas, is Lipan and Hooks going on over at the SEC there in Tenaha. So maybe try to grab a score of that here in a little bit.
Yeah.
Check in. I've seen Lipan. They played Brook here earlier this season and came down to a close game. It was one of the first games of the season over there. We played in Frost, a neutral site game. A really good contest. Lipan, of course, always a pretty good team. They're not too shabby.
That's right. Well, I was thinking about Lipan. I think we saw Lipan boys play against Shelbyville in the state tournament, in the state final. Isn't that right, Larry Pierce?
I think so.
Wasn't that Lipan? Are they the Indians or?
Lipan Indians. That's a nice job there by Phillips to get it into piles for the bucket right there to get the first one here for the Lady Cats. And they'll get back up the floor. A lot of action.
There'll be a blocking foul. Looks like. I think this is an even match. I think you're right, Brett. They got, after surviving that initial onslaught,
had to come out here and kind of get woke up and get the blood flowing, and now they're
they got
along pretty good.
Another freshman entered the game a while ago, Riley Morris, number 20 over here. So it's her first time in the game. And oh my goodness!
Free ball from about 35 foot.
Goodness, he shot that from maybe from center. I don't know. Maybe farther than that.
Down there by Rancho Grande.
Whew.
Nice job breaking the press, get it up ahead here for the guard. Tried to drive the left lane there. Is Booth, number 31.
Oh, nice look inside by Morris.
Oh, what a great job to get the hand on it there by Piles. Good job by guard to save it, though.
They're not.
Three on the way from Tom.
They're not taking those flops, guys. You might as well not. The Sweeney School of Flops might not.
That's right.
Be a factor in this.
Do we need to go at halftime, Brett? Do we need to go down and provide a tutorial for the teams on how to properly
tell them to stay off the flops out there. Don't want the LeBron flops. There's a three on the way on this side.
They might have to pick me up off the floor after one of those.
Yeah.
That's what made me retire early, fellas. I kept thinking I could still do that, and
you found out wrong.
Yeah, well, I could do it. Now, the recovery time is a little longer.
Three ball on the way, it won't go. Rebound comes out.
Oh,
here
great hustle!
Nice job.
Oh, block.
Partially blocked there by
man, Phillips. She is a difference maker.
Yes, she is.
I tell you what, free throw line, throwing it out. Three ball onto the way, off the bank, will not go. That was Ragsdale. Back up the floor now, coming to guard. 3:40 to go in this third quarter or second quarter. On it.
Oh, sure.
Dropping it back off. Booth. Weaving around that left side over there, trying to find some kind of way to get it at.
Oh, my goodness.
Another hand on it there, Ragsdale right there. That was Kilgore, number 20.
That's disrespectful, guys.
It was.
Nice block by Kilgore.
Line change here by the Lady Cats. A whole new set of folks, with the exception of Phillips, I believe.
The pace of this game right now, the last few possessions, has been up and down here. We'll see if there's any drop off.
Yeah. Pretty quick first half here as they get it in here to Only. That side of the line, dropping it back off. Conroy. Cass did a good job. That's going to be possession arrow. Stays with the guard. Good job getting her hand in there, though. There's a Sarnium.
Yes. She did a good job of help defense, stepping over it. Kind of just, Burkill pivoted right into that. She stepped over and helped.
Tonroy gets it in. Only back to Tonroy. Free ball from the top. Off the mark.
Oh.
Now 3 of 7 at that three-point line so far here for the guard. Back on the floor now come the Lady Cats.
Too high.
Yes, a little too far out in front of there. So Brookhill ready to bring it in. And close to 3 minutes to go here in this first half.
Yeah, they're going to bring a couple of starters back in. Now they got the starting five back. Does the Lady Guard here.
Gave him a quick breather there. Not much of one, but a quick
breather. I mean, and you got to be like they're down 10 after one quarter, so they've cut it 4 points
nice
here.
for the Phillips.
So they've got to be happy with it. I'm sure love to have a couple more points on the board, but Phillips says not so fast.
She's going to drain 3 of those.
Woo.
She's got 15 on the day.
Yeah,
3 on the way to answer back. Won't go.
15,
nice try to save it there by Booth.
15 feels like 20. I feel like she's been that kind of impacted this game.
All the extra stuff she's been doing, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I feel like there's more than one of her out there. It feels that way.
Yep.
So Phillips bringing it back across the timeline
Goodness
from about.
gracious.
Lord.
Oh, my goodness.
That was a solid 35-footer right there.
If she's making those, it's going to be a long day for anybody. I mean, my goodness.
That one get away there in the reins.
Oh, good hustle by
That was a
Onley.
nice shot. I thought they were going to call her for a walk right there with a little bit of a slide, but they don't. That's a nice job by the Cats. Get back and block that shot. Long range three. Won't go.
Man.
Phillips tracking that rebound,
And
140.
just like that, those two shots, they've extended back to 12.
Right, you feel like Brook Hill was about to tie it up or even take the lead.
We call those momentum killers.
Yeah. Oh,
Nice scoop shot there by Pine, but it goes off the mark.
Yeah, Pine with a nice move to the bucket, and they'll get her chance to get a couple of free throws and catch their breath here with 1:27 left.
Was it down to 4? It was down to 4, wasn't it?
It was 6.
6. Okay,
6 was as low as it got. And they
Okay.
hit 2 threes back to back.
Right.
That's got it at 12 now.
So Pine at the line, in and out. We were talking a little bit about how the free throws haven't been real good on teams from yesterday and even the tournament we did last week.
Man.
So all teams, not just one individual team or one individual person, but it just hasn't seen real good free throw shooting.
I think they should rename free throws. They're not free. 99-cent
yeah, you got to
throws or something. I don't know.
Right.
Well, you can't dollar call them dollar runs anymore because it's $1 quarter to Dollar Tree.
There's about only one thing free, and that's NETSN.
That's it.
And you don't have to pay.
Nice. Phillips with a great shot, throws it up, and he hits the bank, and the Shelby Savings Banks are open down there.
Man. Oh, nice. That's a good pass inside to Tonley. Or, excuse me, inside to Onley from Tonroy. I've combined their names there.
All right.
Man.
So but that does get him back to within 11, though, here as we get a timeout on the floor. So we'll leave it right here, though. We got coming up next. We got St. Augustine Gals taking on who are they taking on there? I think it's Douglas. So the Douglas Lady Indians and the Lady Wolves of St. Augustine. And, it's like I've talked to Coach Barnes and I've talked to Coach Cloudy as the Lady Wolves are coming in here. And a couple people have asked me, the Lady Wolves, with what they had coming back from last year, they were a second-round team last year. I think they only have one senior off of last year. So they're bringing everybody back. So, I was talking to people, hey, I really think that the Lady Wolves are going to be the team to beat in that district over there. And they're showing that they played some good ball, but they've lost a couple of close games.
So
but
that
I really
district,
like the Lazy Wolves.
so how's the districts in that area? Because they're all in one now, so they're kind of split, right?
Yeah, they're kind of split there. You got Gary and Timpson and Tenaha over here, and you got Shelbyville and Tenaha, or West Sabine and all of them off over here. So, yeah, it's kind of crazy. But, there's some good basketball. That's why it was so hard for me to come up with a basketball schedule with all the great basketball games we got up here. But we're getting ready to get started on it. That's for sure.
2A is just loaded in East Texas. Yeah. We cover a pretty good school, Martins Mill. Y'all heard of them?
Yeah.
They're not too bad.
Martins Mill, no, I think I've heard of those guys. And gals, they're pretty good.
Their girls won this morning, so they'll play that Broadus team in the semifinals later today.
Oh, that'll be a good one.
That just played over here.
Do you think Martins Mill will be good enough to get it back to the championship
I think
game
so.
this year?
They have played a
tough
schedule. I know we talked about Brook Hill's schedule.
Yeah.
They have played Legacy, Tyler Legacy. They played Longview twice. They played up in the Dallas area at a tournament against some 6A. So, I mean, they have played a killer row of schedules. I know that that's preparing them for later.
Yes.
I think they're going to be happy when they get back into the district
district
play
game,
when they're winning by quite a few
Yes.
points.
Yes.
But I think they're probably considered one of the favorites in this tournament.
Yeah, probably so.
I tell you, that's going to be a good one coming up, too. Is I know that Coach Wager's get his Chapel Hill guys together or whatever, but I think that that was a pretty good game there. I think Martins Mill beat Chapel Hill, but Chapel Hill, we're going to see them later this afternoon. They're a pretty good squad to look out for, too. But Martins Mill, the guys' side of things are really good.
So how about this matchup, guys, as we get down to the half? Martins Mill and Westwood.
Oh, yeah.
Semifinal.
Westwood
With the Bryant brothers.
Yes.
And then you got what Martins Mill has, and then you got Lipan and Jefferson.
Yeah. Jefferson was just amazing yesterday. Against Shelbyville and everything.
Those two matchups are going to be really good this afternoon.
Yeah, it's going to be good stuff. All right, well, we are at halftime. It is a 32. Sorry to get that last one in there. 32-21 ball game here for the Rains Lady Cats as they lead over the Brook Hill Guard. So we got a break here, so we're going to take one. We'll be right back for the second half, folks. So join us here at halftime, brought to us by the good folks at Farmers State Bank.
Aurora Concepts, we offer full-service primary care. And we provide physicals for student athletes for every sport. Aurora Concepts, let us take care.
All right, everybody, welcome back. We've had the video up and going. Looks like we have a technical foul here. Once again, same thing happened today that happened yesterday, and that is the city of Timpson has gone back to pre-1990s with no internet, no cell phone service, no nothing. Luckily, because of the power of Elon Musk, we have Starlink. This time because we have Brett Sweeney here. Went to the trunk, broke out the Starlink, and we're getting it hooked up. So we should be good to go. With 21 seconds to go here, it is 42-27. Big lead here by the Wildcats of Rains. Shots up, it's no good, doesn't hit anything. Going to be turnovers, going to be Brook Hill basketball. Rains has committed 5 total fouls, but that's not going to matter here with 4 seconds to go. And we're going to have I say that, and we're going to have a foul on the floor, which will send Brook Hill should send them to the free throw line. Oh, never mind, that's 2 foul, 2 and 4. So it's actually Brook Hill has the more foul issues, and the shot is up, and that's going to lead to a free throw here as time expires. It's 42-27, but there's going to be 2 free throws shot here with no time left. "12 years old." Pierce said that's an old bank account. That's right. It may be in the single digits. It counts there. Certainly in the top 100. Forever and ever, it was like, go see Shelby Savings Bank and tell them Mr. James sent you. Mr. James Campbell. He knows the Brook Hill team. He'll crank up a 3-point shot. It is good. So Brook Hill with the last 6 points here scored. It's back to 10 points all of a sudden. So we'll see if Brook Hill can continue to eat away at this lead. Every time they get it down like this, there's going to be another 3-point shot taken. It's no good. Rebound is controlled by the Lady Cats, so they're going to have another shot. Nice defense by Brook Hill, and they come back. Every time Brook Hill gets it down to about right here, Miss Phillips and the Cats answer. Well, we'll see what happens here again. With Brook Hill with the basketball. They're going to throw it over. Oh, it goes through the legs of number 10 only. It's going to be Wildcat basketball. Phillips is going to bring it up. Minute gone here in the final period. Brook Hill still in that. No, they've gone to a man-to-man defense. And we'll have a foul called on number 10. That's going to be her. Looks like her first foul. That's on Lee again. They're going to kick it around. Try to go inside to Kilgore. But Brook Hill's going to be taking back over here. Again, lead is 10. Try to get it to single digits for the first time since the beginning of the game. Try to get inside, but very highly contested. Now, It's going to be taken. It's going to be a second foul in the quarter on Brook Hill. This one's on number 24, Pine. It's going to be her third. Second team foul here for Brook Hill. Trying to get it inside, but back to the 2-3 zone. Shots up is no good, but rebound is controlled by Lady Cat. Shots up no good. And again, a third shot no good. A fourth shot, and it goes in finally by number 20, Kilgore. Long distance three, and it is, nothing but net. By number 24, Pine hits from a long distance, 44-35. Got the lead down to 9. Nice give and go look, cannot finish, but there's going to be a foul on the play. Are we not on?
Yeah, but it's not.
Still very spotty.
Shot's good. What are we looking at as far as
Alrighty, folks. My apologies. We're having so much trouble with this internet here. It just kind of dropped out on us a little bit, but I think we're going to have to do a couple things and get things working back up in here again the best as possible. There's a steal by Raines. Going to come back up here with it the other way. Nice job here on a little 2-on-1 basketball. And the Raines Lady Cats now up 57-39 here as we get under 2 minutes to play in this ball game. Another great game coming up here. We've got St. Augustine on the way. Coach Cloudy and his squad will ready to take on Coach Hayes and the Lady Indians of Douglas. We next up coming up here is another 2 points coming in for Raines and the Lady Cats. Now get up by 20 here over Brook Hill. Brook Hill had it down to about 6 there in the ball game, and it's been back and forth. And like I said, folks, everything was working just fine, and all of a sudden we lost internet here in town once again. So we're on some other things here trying to make things work. So here we go. Bounce pass back across, and a nice job here in the ball movement for the Lady Cats. Never had this much internet trouble over here in my years of being here. Here's a long range three. It's off the mark for Brook Hill, and it won't go. About a minute to go, and back up the floor now comes the Raines Lady Cats. Nice bounce pass down inside. Still working that offense. That's off the mark there, and no foul called in there or anything, but that's going to go back to Brook Hill's way. 49.19 left to go. 61-39 is the ball game score here, and Raines ready to get the win over Brook Hill here today to move on. I believe they'll be taking it on Lipan maybe. And then that game coming up. Lipan was playing hooks over there, so that was at the SEC. So looking like so. Here's Brook Hill guard in here, and now missed that off the front end of the shot there for the guard. Back up the floor now come the Wildcats. And Raines trying to get this clock to zeros here to get this victory here this afternoon. Nice ball moving around here. Keeping it outside the perimeter. And Anahu lose handle on that one. Go back to Brook Hill with 17.38 to go. So the guard going to push it across the floor, the timeline here, looking for one final shot of the ball game. Nice job getting underneath, but a good job collapsing on the defense there for the Lady Cats, and that's going to do it. And the Lady Cats are going to win this one 61-39 over Brook Hill and the Lady Guard. And that's going to do it here for this ball game. Thanks so much for joining us here, folks, on this broadcast. We're going to try to get things worked out here once again. My apologies. The internet is just going a little cattywampus on us. So we'll be back here for the next game that's coming up. It will be St. Augustine and Douglas. The ladies coming up here in just about 10 minutes or so. Stay with us. We'll go to the new stream here on NETSN.